What the hell is going on, people? This is Periodic, and today we're doing TORIKO 377. A little late. TORIKO 377 came out sometime last night, possibly in the early morning. I'm not 100% sure. It got delayed by a good deal. Mainly because Hunter x Hunter is back. Now it's on break again, but Hunter x Hunter has a ridiculous amount of dialogue, so it takes a long time to translate that and then do TORIKO afterwards. So let's finally get down to 377, baby. Sadly, I spoiled a little bit of it. I know that Bambina gets smacked, sadly, but let's check it out. Let's see what happens. TORIKO 377, titled Battle of the Kings. The Whale King is on the move. It's trying to inhale all of us, swallowing everything whole. So the Whale King is just swallowing all of the ocean. Neo is like, his arm is rebuilt itself, merc like that. He's such a weird looking character. He looks really stupid, to be honest. And then he's like, first, I'll get to God. And then he's like, Bambina's right next to him already. And he's playing the game, he's doing the dance. And Neo's like, huh? He's like, Uki. And freaking Neo's pissed. It goes snap. He goes, get lost, you stupid ape. Boom. Punches the shit out of Bambina. Damn, Bambina, one of his eyeballs flies out. His bones break in his mouth. And he gets thrown across the freaking he gets thrown across the world, pretty much. Neo has this weird thing, like a wrapping around his finger, and I believe it gets thrown as well. He's extending his hand. And what the hell is that? So I believe that's Bambina that rips his coverings that he had on him. He's like, yeah, still laughing, by the way. Rips it all. No, was that the tail that wrapped around? Yes. Okay. So he punched him, busted his eye off, but he wrapped his tail around Neo. And so Neo's like, And so Bambina stops himself and rips off his protective covering. Is like, ah! And then he's flying back towards him, and he's got his fist ready. And Neo's like, huh? And then, boom! He hits Neo with a overhand right, and freaking, he's like, ah! And Neo goes flying, and now his teeth are flying out. Blood's coming out of his face, his nose. And then from his side, he's like, you hear the, and like he's getting part of his face freaking ripped off. And it's because Moon is right next to him. And he's like, whoa. So Moon is like sucking up parts of him right now. And then you see the weird aura coming off of Moon, like, ooh. And he's falling towards him. And the Blue Nitro is like, I can't see ya. This is bad. The Whale King's super gravity is swallowing up everything, even light. If you can't exceed the speed of light, you won't be able to escape. The world inside the Whale King's stomach is of a completely different dimension. I don't know if you'll be able to make it back from there. Activate your back channel and escape. I could see you. So he's still falling into the mouth. And he's like, escape? Me? A god? Escape, you say? He's going crazy. His face is still getting ripped off, by the way. What are you? Just some overgrown whale? The inside of your stomach's another dimension? That's no different from me. And Neo. Rawr! So his hands grow huge. He's like this massive dude now. His hands are all freaking diesel all of a sudden. Let's see what the hell happens. So he puts his hands together and he's going for, he makes them even bigger. So his two-hand smash is like huge. He's got it really big. Moon's still absorbing shit. He's like, gourmet hammer. Boom. Slams it on Moon. Parts of Moon are breaking apart, cracking. Everything, like the surface of Moon is cracking, which, by the way, looks like a moon. And then, boom, breaks open. And then TORIKO's like, ah. And then you hear like, Zoblush. I guess that's Moon yelling or something like that. And he dives underneath. Glub, glub. The giant meteor that was covering the Whale King's skin, he completely shattered it. So Moon wasn't even his self. That was a meteor that landed on him. And so the Blue Nitro was like, holy crap. And Neo's like, you dare get in my way? Go suck on salt water, damn whale. Now, here I come, God. And he's like, He's like, ah! But he's getting freaking, everything's getting sucked out of him right now. All the muscles that he had are getting just, he's turning super skinny. He's like, what? What the hell is this? What's happening? What is this place? The Sky Deer. The Deer King. It's a back channel. So the Deer King obviously has that weird ability to like, almost do like genjutsu on you. And the Nitro are like, Sky Deer. Neo's like, but it's the complete opposite of normal. In this world, the flow of time has been sped up, and it's been increased to a ridiculously fast speed. For every second that passes outside here must be 100, no, 1,000 years. This is bad. Even for Neo, whose lifespan is nearly eternal, how long could he survive without eating or drinking anything? Activate autophagy, what I don't know what the hell it's called. I've got to at least put part of Neo into cryptobiosis. If I create a powerful back channel around myself, I can at least try to balance out the speed of time. Regardless, it only takes effect in a limited area. I can escape as long as I have a few seconds. Like some weird black tar almost lands on his left arm. He was like, what was that? Sizzling? He's like, poison. And then somebody's eye, who is this? Who the hell is this? So it's this giant serpent with 3 eyes, claws, a bunch of, it looks like an old school Asian type dragon. Claws everywhere, hair. And he's like, Devil Orochi. And it's like, roar, Devil Orochi, purebred, capture level 5100. What the hell are you doing here? I don't have time to be asking these questions. They're like, eat this poison, Neo. I'll get us out of here in a snap. What, is he trying to help him? And then something blasts him. Ah! I could see it. That's... And then it's another freaking huge monster, Ashurasaurus. Pure breed, capture level 4,990. Wild beasts other than the 8 kings? Where did they come from? Were they hiding within the Deer King's horns? Yeah, he's got a bunch of 5,000 people. They're not affected by the flow of time here either. This must be the Deer King's doing. They just keep on coming. Stay away from Sky Deer. Keep your distance from all the 8 kings, not just the Deer King. When the 8 kings fight seriously, nothing should ever come near them. So it's showing a picture of Heracles, the Mother Snake, Darius back there. So, you're trying to keep me from leaving here. Part of Neo's power is locked away from the cryptobiosis. While keeping up this back channel with all my strength, I'll have to crush the Earth's greatest beast and get out of this dimension. Very well. Before I can have my feast, it seems I need to work for it. Fine. You'll all be my appetizers. I'll slaughter you all one by one and then eat every last one of you. The Blue Nitro like, I could see ya! But then Tepe's whip grabs him by the leg and slams him into the ground. He's like, ah! God, the 8 kings, Blue Nitro, Joey, Fraz, and Akatsuya. I really have stepped onto the main ring. It's full of champions. Blue Nitro's like, you bastard. You're supposed to be under Joey's control. Tepe? Toriko's like, Tepe? I wanted to apologize to you about something, Toriko. When I attacked Komatsu, I felt I was making a huge gamble. Because whether or not you could all find the revived heart, that was all up to you guys. But seeing God now, I'm convinced I wasn't wrong at all. Toriko's like, Tepe, you mean Komatsu? Blue Nitro's like, don't worry about Akatsuya. He'll be out of there in a few minutes. In the meantime, let's take care of these twerps. We'll destroy them once and for all. Tepe's like, it seems this is where my life ends. I'll buy you a bit of time, so get to God while you can. Go eat your main dish, Toriko. Eat God before Akatsuya. So he's like wrapping himself up in all his thorns. That was a dope chapter. That was definitely a dope chapter. Quick chapter, 18 pages, all action for the most part, so not much dialogue at all, but definitely cool. I love that the 8 kings are stepping up hard in this, and that it's not making Neo like this, super unbeatable creature. Yes, he is powerful, but even giving a massive shot to Bambina and to Guinness, for example. I mean, Guinness goes to stomp on him. He chops off Guinness's leg. So Guinness is like, all right, dude, let me just grab you and slam you a few times. And Bambina, same thing. Punch Bambina in the face. One of his eyeballs pops out. He still wraps his tail around and says, all right, I'm going to give you one back. Boom. And then just blast the shit out of your face. Now, the problem is that Akatsuya or Neo can revive very quickly. He can just keep coming back. very fast. But even against Moon, I mean, what did he do? He smashed the meteor and kind of just pushed him underneath the water. But Moon seemed fine. Moon was just like, all right, I guarantee you he's just gonna come back up. Like, what was the point of what you were just trying to do? That wasn't really nothing. So very, very, very interesting. I'm excited to see what the heck is going to happen. Obviously, I think what's going to end up happening is that Toriko is going to eat God eventually, but I believe that Neo is going to eat the 8 kings, or it's going to be the other way around. I could see it. Most likely will eat God, and Toriko may eat the 8 kings just to become even more powerful. We'll see what happens, though. Thank you for liking, following, subscribing, commenting, all that good stuff. As always, this is Periodic saying see ya. So peace.